Good day. So, I think we're going to do a little bit different today. We're going to try our hand at finding a few systems. This is the Mandalay. I don't know if you know. I'm sure by now you do. But this one's mine. Is the stairwell down? That's a little weird. Anyway, so I think we'll take this out. We're going to go out in an area that I've been before and see if we can extend the area of known in that area. It may already been oversaturated at this point, but who knows? I might speed some of this stuff up too, because it takes a while to get out there. But I usually, let's back out to the, I usually these markers out here, I was going out this direction, but I've been out here. Oh gosh, where is it? I think it's out here. I found some systems out here. So I think what I'll do is I'll hurry up and go out here to these bookmarks, and then we'll hook around out here and see what we can find. So we'll haul butt out here. This might take a few jumps. So I might see if I can't speed this up if I can figure out how to do it in the editor. That way we can get to the action. So, all right, let's get going, eh? 29 jumps. That might take a few. Make sure I got everything running here. Make my life easier. All right.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Please watch for traffic during departure.
Righto. We'll watch out for traffic by just taking off as fast as we can. So I got this thing fairly decked out, so we got some decent jump range.
Frame shift drive charging.
81, you know. So we're going out a ways. I still run, it doesn't show up on the stream, or recording, but I run server survey just to give me a heads up of what's going on. I used to run a lot more things, but I got old.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete. Frame shift drive charging. System scan complete. Fuel scoping.
Alright, we finally made it. And this is the system I've discovered, even though it's marked undiscovered, but I'm not sure why. Oh, yeah, first footfall and everything. So I went crazy when I found this. All right, let's start from here. And let's plot a course. We're going to go, I think, this way. We came in from this way, so let's zoom out a little. We're going to go over somewhere over here. At kind of semi-random. I don't know if we can get this far or not, but one tricky thing is I want to switch it to economy. The reason I do this is that I automatically route through multiple systems. So if we go here and we plot, it'll go bzzz, all these systems. So we'll go check out all these. I know other people do the box method using tools, but I don't want to put all that effort in it. So let's see how we get on through here. Let's get away from the star.
Frame shift drive charging.
Ooh, look at that. That's cool looking.
Fuel scoping.
We'll scoop up here while we scan. Or honk the system, as everybody says.
Fuel scoping.
9 bodies in here. Nothing's coming up on my thing. Three biologics, though. Huh. Why did that not come up? That's interesting, isn't it? Let's go check it out. Get up the star before we just hit it. Super cruise. The Mandalay is such a cool ship. I do like my Caspian as well, but I don't know. For a while there, I was like really into the big ships, but I think it was mostly just to see what they're like. I like whipping around the smaller ships. Oops, excuse me. Look how far away this thing was. We'll hit it again in a second. Still a long ways to go. I didn't want to get out of control. Let's see if we can get close to here. Still ways to go. Of course there's the gravity well. Right. There's sunlight coming in just right. I have to adjust my head so I can see the screen. It'll pass. Slow down so we don't plow right into the thing. Slow up so we can kick into our surface scanner. First discovered, so somebody's been here. But no footfall.
Surface scan by 50%.
100%.
Surface scan complete.
Oh, there's some tussock. Let's try that. Let's go into a starlit area. Let's see if we can get into this patch right here. I know I'm not pointing well. I'm just using the pointy end of my tracker here. Can't come into that area.
Orbital flight engaged.
Let's get that nose up. Prepare for glide. Gravity is only 0.05. Now the real picture reveals. Once we get on deck, hopefully we'll spy some, and this will be a quick scan. It never is for me, but we can always, you know, hope. Ooh, there's stuff right there. Looks like both bacteria to the right there. Didn't expect it to render this quick. Oh, there's bacteria to the left. Bacteria was always hard for me to see. But I think that's tussock sitting there. Let's not get too close, because then we can't... Well, we can always get on our feet again, I guess. Alright, let's get the gear down. Guess we're still high.
Landing gear deployed.
There it goes. Why am I... Oh, that's rotate. My bad. Coming down. Oops. Guess we have to land on a hill. Or not. Alright. Oh, there it is. Let's get the rover out. Oh, first let's get our load route out settled here. We want to be in our Measies. And then let's get the old rover out. No night vision needed. Yay!
Low gravity warning.
Oof. A little rough here. Anybody seasick yet? Yeah, usually the bacteria is not that easy to see. Surprised about that. This is just a rock. So why is it showing up so prominent? Let's find out. So these are just rocks. They're not anything. Huh, okay. Wasn't there a pulse we could send out? I forgot. Oh, that's with the thingy. That's right. Been a while since I've done this. I love how this thing growls. The SRV. Yeah, it's now blinking on the... I'm sure this is just the bacteria. It's usually how it looks. Let's find out what it is. So I like to scan it with this. Because then you also get your codex updates. Which is cool. Alright, let's get out and see what's going on. Yeah, bacterium. There's the pulse. There's two there. Anything this way? First foot. Alright, well, we can do the bacterium. Hopefully it's not the only 4 in the entire area here. But the reason I don't like doing the bacterium a lot of times is that, first, it's not worth it. They don't pay you much. And then second of all, finding them. And then you have to be X amount away from the next sample so that, you know, you have a better spread of samples, in theory. Okay, now we can scan. But do we see any? No. Alright, let's just pause for a second. Step out. Oh, let's send the ship up.
Ship dismissed.
That way we can call it down when we want it. See anything over there? Over there. Don't you love how I use the jetpack in combo? Only way I could see him. Alright. This whole area lit up for a tussock, but I haven't seen one. I guess it wouldn't be exploration without, well, exploration, huh? Whee! Ooh, what's all this stuff? Just more rocks. Oh wait, that might be tussock. Ah! Just seems like a lot of rock. Let's see what's going on here. Nothing shining. Ooh, right there. See what I mean? I just hides. Oh, where am I? There it is. Do you see it? I don't see it yet. It's over here. There it is. Usually I'm in a much more hilly area. You can really not see anything then. I don't see anything that way. Nothing that way. I do wish, well, I mean, I understand why you can't do it, but I do wish I could refuel the SRV from the ship or something. Or from the star even, you know, like when you fuel scoop. It's like, why can't I have, like, something in the ship that converts some of the scooped fuel over to SRV fuel, you know? Then you can go out for long periods of time. Usually I run this thing dry, this thing being the SRV. Let's get out, see what's going on. That's why I like the Caspian, you can have two of them. The fuel outlasts my interest of doing it. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. Oh, there's one. I can speed. It didn't shine. Huh, that's disturbing. So much for my scanning with the beacon. I don't know why this didn't shine. But that will complete the third sample. Now we just need to find tussock. The original reason I dropped down here. I mean, I can grab some concha. I think that's how you say it. Because that's the other one that's here, but I don't think it's in this area. all 3 samples done. So we can't find some tussock. Tussock's usually much more apparent. Whoa, whoa! Or we can wipe out. I think my wheel caught one of the edges. Ugh. Oop. Okay. Usually I find the tussock, like, near mountainous areas. But not always. Sometimes it's just out here in the open. You get to play, like, Where's Waldo for some of this stuff. I've spent hours trying to chase something down. You know, you need one more sample. It's just one more. Alright. Very hilly here, so there might be a chance. Ooh. Ooh. I'm not seeing anything, though. I see a lot of things I'm like, ooh. But it turns out to be just rock. There's a lot of, like, just random rocks. I'm not used to that. What's that? More rocks. See? See what I mean? Look at. Normally I don't see random rocks like that. All these shadowed things, you know, anything I look at as a possible shadow might be an outcropping of some sorts. But I'm not complaining. I'm just, well, maybe I am. But I'm not really complaining. I'm just kind of shocked, actually. Alright, we'll just take a random ping. See if we see anything shine at all. Look at that. You would think that that might have been something, right? I do. I'm not sure that this is working, but it makes me feel better. Ugh. How dare people text me while I'm doing this. Don't you realize I'm exploring? Whoa! These things don't have any grip, man. You know, any little thing will send them flying. Whoa. Ooh. Wish I could, like, send a ping out while I'm in the cab here. Look at these things. You know, for a place that's supposed to be dense with tussock, I have not seen one. We'll call the ship back and go cruising with the ship. Oh, wait. Or is it just another random rock? Might be just another random rock. Most of the time I'm out here not really looking for to discover systems. I'm just looking for first footfall because the bonus is so nice for exploration in this. Like just this. So the normal payout for the Bacterium that I just got was like 1 mil, right? But with like the bonus, you're gonna get like well, it says 9. I don't believe that. I believe more like 4. I think it's like 4 times bonus, 3 times bonus, somewhere in that realm. So when you get a really good one, I mean, it's like, you know, big time payday. I once did this for 4 hours, cruising around, and I found quite a few first footfalls. And I came back and I had like 500 mil turned in. It was great. You know, because I'm such a production person, you know, normally I'm not doing the fighting or anything like that. I'm looking for ways to make money. It's just me. That's the way I operate. It's weird, but that might be Tussock there. It might just be more random rocks. There's just so many random rocks on this thing. Oh god, now what they want. Sorry. I will turn the ringer off. Normally I don't get many texts, but for today, for some reason, I had 15. Don't know why. Everybody wanted to talk to me. Or wanted something. You know how it is. Alright, let's do a quick... I mean, this... I'm really surprised these are just rocks. Oh, look, more bacteria back there. Normally I don't see that stuff. I think it's the color, right? Like the desert color and it's daylight. Oop, auto jetpack. You get into some of these gray sand, silicate, whatever it might be on the ground, and that gray on gray, yeah, right. I could be standing on the darn thing and still not see it. This is just contrasty enough that you can see it. Huh, we could pull the ship and go cruising. I was thinking we were going to see this. You know, Tussock is usually pretty easy to find. It is wild to see so many rocks, though. I'm like, you know, most of the time you just have the, you know, the like I said, it's silicate, sand, whatever. Normally that's all you see is for the, with a couple hills, right? Normally you don't see too many distinguishing things on the ground. We're gonna probably call a ship and go cruising for some of this stuff because this is... Oh, I'm sure it's bacteria. It's just a big bacteria. Look at the size of this bacteria spot. Jeesh. Performance on the grounds seems better than it was. I must have hit upon a few settings that helped a lot. Ooh. As I crash and careen into something. Alright, we're gonna call the ship because we're gonna run out of juice in this thing. Then we'll be footing it. Actually, we would just take the ship and cruise along on the surface and then foot it. Oh, that's bacteria. Good grief. Alright, we're gonna call the ship.
Ship record.
We'll get up in the air and we'll fly about 100 meters off the deck and see if we can't find this thing. Let's see if we can see it. Release. Turn that off. I hear it. Here it comes. External camera in this thing's kind of annoying. It flies like a ship. It's essentially what they've given you is like a mini ship. Coming in. It's got those VTOL thrusters going. Touchdown. All right, let's go get it. Ooh. You know, I used to play around a lot trying to load these things until I realized that there's a little blue light that shows up. It says board ship on the right. That makes this so much easier. Alright. We will disembark. We'll leave the gear down. But you know, each one of these, it so looks like they're just rocks. Isn't that crazy? Maybe as we get into the more mountainous area here. Ooh. Maybe. Or just more rocks. More rocks. This is crazy, dude. What's with you rocks looking like biologic stuff? Which one is it? It's... Oh. Okay. Well, whatever. I don't have it mapped. There's a way to scan from your ship, too. I keep hitting the space bar thinking that it's gonna raise me up, but too many other space games. This might be a scrubbed mission at some point here. I can't believe I can't find any of that. You gotta make sure you don't go too far up too, because the details as you get further away disappear, and it will no longer render the plants or the biologics. More rocks. Looking like plants. Might give this a little bit more time and then just move on. I optimize this a lot of times and just say, you know, it's not worth the time and effort to find. This is crazy. I'm seeing bacteria from the plane, or from the ship, I mean. As I was landing and complaining about bacteria the whole time, and then this is like the easiest to spot bacteria. This has not been my experience. Let's try this little cul-de-sac here. We'll give up if we don't find anything. Look at it, more bacteria. This is crazy. Nothing. More rocks. You would think if it was clumped together like this, it would be it, but it's just more rocks. Oh well. Alright.
Landing gear retracted.
We're out of here.
Cannot comply.
Oh, we're still mass locked. Now we can go.
Comply.
How about now?
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Was there anything else in this system? Nope. You look for the atmosphere and landable. Well, it was an idea. Let's go to the next system.
Frame shift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Fuel scooping.
10 bodies. Let's see what we got. One discovered, 3 biologics. Go check it out.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Love Super... Oh! Love Super Cruise. Except for that part. Gravity well, of course. Hang on. We're going by it. I don't always need 3, but I do it anyways.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Bacterium. Oh, ASUS? Lime ASUS. Whatever that is. Fungoid. We're going to shoot for this and see if we can get the other. Actually, I am going to have to halt here. I'm going to pick this up next time. I'm going to do a couple more of these, and we'll stay out here for a few episodes and see what we can find. I hope you had a little bit of fun. It's kind of interesting, the exploration. I like doing it mainly for the visuals and the money. Plain and simple. I hope you had some fun of it. I will catch up with you next time. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.